Assalamu alaikum and welcome to this video about the best times of making du'as. Although we can make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the all-hearer, anytime, every time. But there are certain occasions, certain times when du'as are most likely to be accepted. So one should be keen on grabbing the opportunities of making du'as. The first is the last third of the night. The hadith is mentioned in Sahih al-Bukhari. It is a hadith Qudsi. Allah's Messenger said, in the last third of every night, our Rabb descends to the lowermost heaven and says, who is calling me so that I may answer? Who is asking me so that I may grant him? Who is seeking forgiveness from me so that I may forgive him? You just imagine what a beautiful opportunity is the last third of the night. The next is dua made between azan and iqamah. Hadith is mentioned in Sunan Abu Dawud 521. Allah's Messenger said, a supplication made between the azan and iqamah is not rejected. The next is an hour on Friday. The hadith is mentioned in Sahih Bukhari. Allah's Messenger said, there is an hour on Friday, and if a Muslim gets it and asks something from Allah, then Allah will definitely meet his demand. So one should be very keen on making du'as on Friday, especially after Asr Salat. Again, dua is more likely to be accepted while drinking Zamzam water. Musnad Ahmad, volume number 3, hadith number 357. Allah's Messenger said, Zamzam water is for what it is drunk for. This means that when you drink Zamzam water, you may ask Allah for anything you like to gain or benefit from this water, such as healing from illness, etc. The next is very important, while prostrating. Sahih al-Jami 1175. Allah's Messenger said, the nearest a slave can be to his Lord is when he is prostrating. So one should make dua while prostrating as much as he can. The next is very interesting, when waking up at night. Narrated Ubadah bin Samit, anhu. Hadith is mentioned in Sahih Bukhari. Allah's Messenger said, whoever wakes up at night and says, La ilaha illallah, wahdahu la sharika lahu, lahul mulku wa lahul hamdu, wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. Then, Alhamdulillahi wa subhanallahi wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar, wallahu wa la quwwata illa billah. Then he says 3 times, Allahumma firli, Allahumma firli, Allahumma firli. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive the sins. And if that person makes dua, Allah will accept. And if the person gets up and performs wudu and prays salah, then that salah will be accepted. The next is dua made at the end of the obligatory salah. That is before taslim and after atiyah. The hadith is mentioned in At-Tirmidhi. Allah's Messenger said, at the end of the night, dua is accepted, and at the end of the obligatory salah. Again, the next is very popular, very famous. All of us know that the night of Qadr, Laylatul Qadr. The whole night provides us the opportunity for making our duas a reality. The night of Al-Qadr is better than 1,000 months. Then we have the dua made during the rain. Hadith is mentioned in Sunan Abu Dawud 2540. Allah's Messenger said, 2 duas will not be rejected. Dua when the azan is being called and at the time of rain. Again, another opportunity is for the suffering, the one who suffers injustice and oppression. The hadith is mentioned in Sahih Bukhari as well as Sahih Muslim. Allah's Messenger said, beware of the supplication of the unjustly treated, because there is no shelter or veil between it, that is the dua, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah's Prophet declared, mentioned in Musnad Ahmad, that three people whose dua is never rejected by Allah are the fasting person until he breaks his fast, the just ruler, and the one who is oppressed. So we should not oppress anybody. The next is the traveler. Sunan al-Bayhaqi, Sunan al-Tirmizi, Sayyid, Allah's Messenger said, three supplications will not be rejected by Allah. The supplication of the parent for his child, the supplication of the one who is fasting, and the supplication of the traveler. So these are few of the best times to make du'as. Inshallah, in the next video, we will discuss some more best times of making du'as. Assalamu alaikum.